Trades are the foundation and the backbone of this industry. These are careers with incredible opportunity for people that are creative and hardworking and like to work outside and be a part of something special. We need to widen the gap between the supply and the demand of apprentices and skilled workers and all levels of the trade in this industry. Then there are fantastic programs like the Homebuilders Initiative program that support that and bring apprentices to the market.
As we were growing, we needed more people, trying to find different avenues of where to find these tradespeople because it's super tough to find tradespeople. So we actually started reaching out to the schools. Maybe we can get some kids coming out of school that are graduating, they're interested in the trades. And then as we did that and these kids were succeeding and actually staying with us, we felt like, okay, well, I think that's what we need to do. Let's engage with the schools. Let's get in front of these kids earlier so that when they're wanting to make a career choice, maybe they're looking at us. The biggest and most important thing is to create an atmosphere that is inclusive and attractive and fun effectively for these kids so that when they do make a decision, they actually look at the trades as, option one as opposed to university be the default. The trades are a great option. We put a program in place that they could work with us for a week during spring break, see what they like. Go around to a bunch of different sites, work with different people, try different tasks, actually immerse themselves in the trade a little bit. And then we put together a summer program that's actually a paid program.
How that helps us in a recruitment space is we really get to see somebody for 6 to 8 weeks and see if they'd be a great fit. So it benefits both sides.
I always liked being hands-on. And I loved being physical and working with wood and building stuff. I was in high school and my counselor, which was actually my mom, saw this program, went in for an interview, that went good, got hired on part-time. So I did 1 day school, 1 day working with Twin Lions. That was basically my entire grade 12 year. Once I graduated, got hired on full-time and I've been working ever since. Plan is to continue, get my red seal, work full-time and just see how far I can go.
He luckily merged his high school into his trade school, but I kind of went straight into the trade, so I had it a little tougher because I'd never been on a job site before. But I think he's got a good start, and I'm always there to help him, but he's progressing really well.
The Homebuilders Initiative program gives them an insight into what else is possible, and it can be quite inspiring and get these young people doing things that take them in a career path, which has actually a latitude movement too.
I was in high school, and when I graduated, I was really struggling to figure out what I wanted to do, had no clue. Every man in my family was like, trades. Go into the trades. Great way to learn new skills. So I found a program when I called BCIT where it allowed you to try a bunch of different things. I knew that I wanted to go into trades at this point, but no idea what I wanted. So during that time at BCIT, they placed me at Twin Lions for 2 weeks, trying all of the different aspects of the trades. Because of that program, I was able to decide that that is what I wanted to do. Then I was in carpentry with Twin Lions for about 3 months. Really enjoyed it, but knew that it wasn't really what I wanted to do. I was able to see a lot of the millwork, which is what I do now, being placed inside the home. I noticed that that was the part that I actually really enjoyed. So I contacted Kevin and he said that I could switch over to the millwork side, which was perfect because the Twin Lions guys were so helpful with me getting into the trades in the first place. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to stick with them. And so because of that program, I was able to find that parts that I actually did like and what I didn't like. So now I'm in a spot where I really enjoy what I do.
One of the interesting things that's available in a lot of the school districts is that they can get on these programs where they're actually in grade 11 and grade 12 working in the industry, whether electrical, plumbing, gas fitting, or carpentry, and it goes full to their credit, and they're actually ahead of the curve when they get into the post-secondary education of the trade. So one of our apprentices came to us with already the first year done before he graduated high school.
So ever since I was a kid, I've been enjoying working on my hands a lot. And then in high school, I found out about the woodworking course and I decided to take it. And I really enjoyed it. And then I was thinking, maybe I can start building houses. That might be interesting. options. So then I talked to my counselor, and then they recommended me to pursue carpenter apprentice program. And then that's how I became a carpenter. I just enjoy being creative about my job and then having so much dynamics, because every day you could be doing different stuff. Especially in renovation, you have to come up with creative solutions and then at the end make everyone happy. That's the carpenter's job. So I really enjoy doing that. In the future, I'm hoping to get my red seal and then become an experienced carpenter. And then from there, I'm hoping to get into roles of management and then maybe slowly get into project management.
Young people have that spark and that eagerness to learn, and I think it really inspires the site leads just to slow down just enough to actually take time to mentor them and bring them along.
It's nice and refreshing to see young people that actually want to learn the trade. I've been on the tools for almost 30 years now, so things have changed a lot, and to get the younger guys back in and actually want to be here is great.
I'm a lead hand, so I kind of run the day-to-days on site here. There's 3 apprentices here also working on site, so seeing how that older generation mentored me, and I kind of want to give back the same as well.
I started sweeping floors when I was 14. I started framing when I was 16, and I never looked back, and it's always treated me well. It's never let me down. It's always kept me fed, and it's always kept a roof over my family, so yeah, it's been good. It's interesting when you get to a certain point in your career where you actually start becoming the teacher. Honestly, it's helped me become a better leader. It's helped me become just an all-around better carpenter too, because it helps me slow down.
It's really fun. You'll learn a lot of practical things that can be used in other parts of your life. I chose this career path because I'm always like hands-on learning. I'm always learning from Dan, always learning from other people, all the other trades, and I'm always on my feet. Well, I intend on getting my red seal. So I've been here just learning on site all the time, and then I'm going to go back to school in like another year and do my level 2, and then come back and continue working.
I want to do something with my hands, and something that I can go to school for and earn more money, and something eventually I can have my own company. I just came on as green into the program. I was looking for a company that was willing to take on people that were totally green to the program and just willing to learn on the job. And there's such a large demand for electricians, and even if they're bringing people in that are totally green, they're training them and they can do what they can and learn on the job, and then they send them to school for the formal experience.
My own son is an apprentice, and he's in his first year, and he's been exposed to both residential and commercial. The contractor he's working for, I've worked with for many years. He's a very quality person. He's learning all the great habits.
Throughout high school, I was definitely like a kinesthetic learner. So I thought doing something hands-on would work. I don't think I could ever sit in an office. I mean, great if you can, but it's not my thing. So I enjoy just the creativity. Every day is different. If I wanted to travel for work, it's a good thing to have. I mean, in the airport recently, we saw some guy with all of his tools. Looks like he just got off the plane, so maybe something interesting in the future once I have my ticket.
Whether you're an electrician or a plumber, HVAC, carpenter, it's a transferable skill, not just within the industry, but you can actually travel with this. Not like some other professions where you have to go all the way back to school and start all over.
I worked for builders before. I did some framing, siding. I've done like a bunch of stuff, yeah. Like carpentry is so broad that there's gonna be something that you like doing within it that you can get trained on and probably start your own business, so.
There is work in the trades, and you can make a lot of money doing it. If you have a hard-working attitude and you're diligent and take stuff upon yourself, you can really make a name for yourself in this trade.
There's a lot of opportunities out there. If you find yourself being interested, then you should go for it.
If you start thinking long term, you want to have people that are going to be there to carry the torch on. Getting involved, getting these apprenticeships, getting the support, getting the training that's available, it's all going to help your business grow and give your business longevity and a future.